welcome back, welcome back. As I promised, I said we would be doing highlights of the game. The game is now in halftime. This is the halftime of the big game, Super Bowl 60. The score as of right now is see y'all there? Y'all there? Just making sure you're there. The Seahawks 9. The Seahawks have 9, and the New England Patriots 0. So as of right now, it's 9-0. The Seahawks are winning. Now I won't be going live very long because I will be watching or will be in the midst of the rest of the game, but I just wanted to make sure to let you know what the score was, and let's go over the poll. We did take another poll to ask who did you think will win the Super Bowl. So we will be looking at that in a second. Entertainment Today, TADA with 4 Ys. We are at 20.4K subscribers, 4.8 videos. That means that some videos on the channel, of course, are older than others. As you can see right here, there is some shorts that's available on the channel, but most of those are membership only, and they can go into membership only at any time. Because I am monetized, I can lock my videos from membership only. I'm not sure if other channels can do that, but I am available to do that on my channel. And that is so other people that are a part of that membership can have access to videos that others cannot. Super Bowl 60. Woo, baby. Now, what we're going to look at is going to be view the channel. Let's get into it. So here we are. I am, of course, as you can see, live right now. There is the join button that I was telling you about. You hit this join button, and then it will take you straight into the membership only. These are the locked videos that you keep strolling. Most of them are shorts for those who like shorts. Then there's going to be some of me here as well. Some of my music. I do music, but I don't do music on this platform as much. You know, I'm on another platform for that, but that is something that I chose to do in my spare time. This level 1, these numbers do fluctuate, and that is what they put on the channel. That is not something that I decided. That is something that was decided. So as of right now, the halftime report is that, of course, like I said, the Seahawks is up 9. So the score is 9-0 for all of those who might not be watching the game and want to know what the score is. There is a store on the channel. There is a store. This is not the store that was up the first time. This is the second store. So if you said, hey, I've seen the store before, no, you have not seen the store before, because this is a new store. If you're looking for sports, there is going to be sports on the channel. It's not going to be just today. I am not one of those people that just do something just for one day, or just because, it's, I do trending topics, but I want to make sure to keep it current. I'm always keeping my content current. So that's why you see almost 5,000 videos. Some of those videos, I've been here for 6 years. So, of course, some of those videos are going to be older than others. Like this video right here, it says 4 months ago. So you got to be careful when you're looking 5 months ago. So you got to be careful when you're looking at these videos. Not all of these videos is going to be today. So once again, we're talking about the Super Bowl. An hour ago, I did put out a video before kickoff talking about ahead of the kickoff. So of course, it's going to be commentary and videos, or images that include before the kickoff. Coco Jones, she did sing. I didn't want to get it copyright. It is a snippet of her singing toward the end, but you got to be careful when you're using other people's content of getting a copyright. So it was not worth me getting a copyright and demonetized. So keep that in mind when you're watching these videos. They have to stay within guidelines. Another video that came out today, the singer, the lead singer of Three Doors Down, Three Doors Down was a rock band based out of the 90s. The lead singer did pass away. Brad did pass away at the age of 47 after dealing with cancer. So it's going to be all different kinds of topics. And no, I'm not here to talk about me. My channel is strictly entertainment news. There is bits and pieces of me. So we did have someone come into the comments section and say do podcast. So now there is podcast available on my channel as well. These podcasts are based off of your viewers and what you viewers have watched. So if you did not watch a lot of a certain topic, then no, I did not make a playlist or a podcast for that. Playlist and podcast is separate, but some of them are the same because there is a Ashanti and Nelly playlist as well as there is we're in the word podcast as you can see at the top. I love to do a rundown of my channel. I think I'm a little bit different because I don't think a lot of channels give you the preview of the whole channel. I do here because I want you to know exactly how to navigate and what to look for. Now, Tiana Taylor fans, this was way before she got to the Grammys, before she got to be trending. You know, I'm not one of those, hey, jump on the bandwagon. And then you got to keep in mind, I don't do biased content. That does not mean I listen to her or that I'm a fan of hers. That just means that is what is trending and that is what you are watching. Sports. If you're looking for sports, it's 245. If you see right here, 245 videos. So it's more than enough. Then you're looking at anything musical, documentaries. That's going to be music artists of all different types of backgrounds at all different types because my channel is for everyone. For everyone. Every age. You know, there shouldn't be any profanity on my channel. I do not allow profanity on my channel because I want everyone to be able to feel comfortable when being a part of the platform. Now, Jaden, you have said something. I don't know what you just said, and I do remove comments. So if you're not speaking in English, I am English, and I would advise you if you do not want to get your comments to remove, I'm going to consider that as spam. So a lot of times you got to be careful when you're in these lives because some of these comments are bots. I just told you if you're not speaking English, I was going to remove your comment. I speak English very fluently, very well, a little bit of Spanish. But you are advised if you are speaking to me to make sure you do English. I do not let bots on my channel. So when you're looking at some of these comments, especially in lives, they're not even real people, and I am a real person. I have been verified. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is about to get married to Travis Kelce. So, of course, that's going to be something that is going to be trending throughout the year. Anything that's hit films, movies, television, past or present. Most of the time, there is going to be a description, but the title will tell you everything you need to know. Grammys, Oscars, Golden Globes, winning awards, any kind of rewards or any type of winnings, that is what's going to be in this Grammy Oscars category or playlist podcast. This right now we're looking at podcast. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they did show up to the Super Bowl, and I will be having footage of that coming out soon because they were a part of the Super Bowl with their daughter Blue Ivy. Cardi B's boyfriend or Stephon Diggs is playing in the Super Bowl today. Cardi B is on tour right now. That is going to be another video that I cover sometime within the next 24 hours because she is on tour. Keeping up with the Kardashians, that is something that is trending and big on the channel. Chris Brown, Blake Lively. Blake Lively right now is in a dispute or in of course, in something, litigation, anything that's got anything to do with crime news. No, I'm not a lawyer. No, I'm not a judge. So at no time am I here to give legal advice or any kind of medical advice, even though those topics may be covered on the channel. And then if I say anything about a certain particular health I do try to explain what that particular illness is, because a lot of times we don't know the symptoms. We don't know unless I say or let you know. Sometimes you may have symptoms and you're not aware. So I feel like that it can be very helpful for anybody that may be viewing the channel. YNW Melly did have a win. They did drop one of his trials. They did drop one of his charges, but he is still waiting for to go to court for his other pending charge. That court date is set for through 2027. Royal playlist is going to be king queens like King Charles, or and anybody from Wales or UK. Shout out to UK because they are big on the channel. UK has been part of my channel since day one. So thank you to UK, Canada, any countries that are on the channel. This is not just a USA channel. That's why auto dubbing is here for those that may be from another time zone. That's why I say E for everyone. Michael Jackson's biopic with his nephew Jafar is coming out this year. And that is being covered on these 19 videos or podcasts or playlists. When you see that, click that, and you will be able to know all there is to know about that upcoming movie. That is one of the highest demanded movies of the year. Now, let's go back into it. Let's talk about the poll. This was Coco. For those who don't know who Coco is, there is video about her way before the Super Bowl. Way before that. And then also, I say it is a full circle moment because, of course, this is her at 9 years old, and she did sing before. As you can see, the field behind her, that was her at 9 years old. So there is content for children. I don't really do too much children content. Now, let's look at the poll. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? These polls are to get you to engage on the channel. As of right now, there was 8 votes, and most of you said that the Patriots going to win. But right now, as of right now, with the halftime, the Patriots are 0 and the Seahawks are 9. This was me at a Super Bowl previously. This was my first Super Bowl experience. It will not be my last one. LOL. Of course it won't be. I love to go to games. I am always somewhere. You might not know when, you might not know where, but the old said I get around, and I'm not talking about, I like to have fun. I go to games, movies, hit movies. Sometimes you'll see me in the movie theater in my videos. Those are things that I do on my own time. So when you say I'm not available on the channel, this is me. This is me. You can hear me in the video. You can see me filming the video. Everything is all me. Now, we had a live stream previously earlier today to start out before where we are now, and we had 190 views. So thank you for all those 190 that were a part of that, and all of those that are a part of the live now. We had 3 in the chat. We had 1 person subscribe. Thank you to that subscriber. We had reoccurrences, which means people that click in and click out. So all of those things count toward the channel. You don't think they do, but they do. We did not have any super chats. So of course, at any time you can do super chats and super stickers. And I appreciate to all of those who have donated to the channel throughout the years through super chat, super stickers, or through Cash App or any other pay, because you don't have to. So I definitely appreciate that. This is Denzel Washington walking across the court. I thought it was hilarious. A lot of my videos do have funny snippets, especially toward the end. I try to be very lighthearted. I do let some comments slide, But some comments do not slide because if you're being rude or something like that toward me or somebody in my comment section, then no, I'm not going to let that slide. Are you going to the game? This is about getting back and forth to the game. So this is very important. This is something that you can get if you are, you need a designated driver and you might not, or you might not have a license. This is something good for you to get. This is very good for you to get. Yes, it is. But I'm not promoting anything, but I'm just advising you that not all the time we want to do Uber or something. So that is something good for you to have when it comes to games. Please stop taking content. 80% of my video, 10%, 20%, 40, 50, 60. This person used 80% of their video was my content. And I do issue copyrights. So at no time are you going to email me, ask me to take back something because I thoroughly warn you every single time that I do issue copyrights because I take my content very seriously. So if you get a copyright from me, do not waste your time to even think about emailing me because I'm not going to answer that email. I'm not. I'm letting you know right now. Because a lot of you even have agreed to that you took my content to begin with. And I'm like, OMG, what did you just say? You copied? That means copyright. The word copy means that it's not yours. So, OMG, no time for that. Now, Kid and Play, the guy from Kid and Play, which is 80s and 90s. We had a poll. Most of you said you were for the 90s. 90s, baby. Shout out to 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s. We have older people on the channel just as well as younger people, 2000s. Whatever your age is, welcome to the channel. But this is something from somebody from the 80s and 90s, Kid and Play. He did have a heart transplant and he is going on tour. And I will be talking about that tour because a lot of times, like I said, I don't know about these topics until I actually research them myself. And I am amazed at a lot of these topics. I'm like, whoa, what? So all of those scripting is me. All of it. The way it's worded, all of that. Now the pronunciation, ooh, man, listen. I know y'all knew that was coming. Man, listen. I don't always agree with the pronunciations, but I do know if you're coming from different regions, then people don't always pronunciate everything the same way. So I keep that in mind as well. Now, are you hosting a watch party? Are you hosting a watch party during the Super Bowl? A lot of you, 75% of you said yes, and then 25% of you said no. Please be safe. That's the main thing. Be safe. Another poll, are you watching the Super Bowl? 69% said yes, 39% said no. These polls, there's not a right or wrong answer. Not everybody's going to feel the same way. Not everybody's going to vote for the same team. You have a right to your own thoughts, your own opinions. At no time am I here to persuade you to buy or be anything other than yourself. That's what they're looking for on the platform. Authentic, real people like me. I think I have said enough, done enough. The game is back on. Hey, man, listen, my food getting cold. I'm about to wait. Hey, see you on the next one.